Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Paul. Well, I'm not really going to apologize for starting late. I get up and do this show at 4:15 every morning. It felt good to sleep in this morning. I slept in a little extra on this Master Saturday morning. But I'll make it up to you right now.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Yeah, Steps. Clear out them ears, man. I know you had a long night last night. Listen, I had the Dodgers and the Mets, and how the hell did you pull all those cards and I didn't hit anything cool? Riddle me that. It's okay. It's okay. If you guys missed it last night, Heavy Steps had an epic break, dude. He was going to open up one box, this hobby box, thinks it's called, and then another one, and then he kept throwing stuff in there. And then I convinced him, you know what? That hobby box kind of sucked. Be a man of the people. Let's open not one, but two more celebration boxes. I mean, there was cards left, right, and center. Everywhere. Everyone was getting stuff. It was a lot of fun. What was that, like a 2-hour break stuff? It took you an hour just to get through the auction. That was epic. People really missed out who didn't show up. But there were some new people in there too. It was kind of fun. Well, welcome into Game On. We're going to go here till about 6:30 my time, so about 45 minutes. Go for about 45 minutes. We're talking about some Masters and what else is going on in the sports world. We got some interesting stuff that happened in the NBA yesterday. Sunday is the last day of the regular season. And then we go to play-in tournament. My entire living room is full of stacked cards. Oh, boy. What up, Blue? What up, Ninja? Good morning. Hopelessly Persistence here. Good morning. How are we doing? Yeah. That many boxes broke and no big Dodgers hits. Just my luck. Yeah, who's Rick Burr? Does anyone out there know who Rick Burr is? Anyone at all? Dude, the bidding wars last night. I came in over the top with my first one because I had to drive home, right? The step starts as right as I end work. And part of my drive home too is like I don't have service, so I can't even listen to the show. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come over the top to get one, and then so I'll have one team plus probably the Dodgers unless someone comes in and outbids me. And then all of a sudden I'm like, well, let me get one more before I go. And I couldn't get in at the price that I wanted. I'm like, you guys are crazy. Hey, but we have there's a new sponsor on here. Let me show you. Rumble Studio has this. This is awesome. Let me tell you about Kalshi. Have you guys heard of Kalshi? Have you ever watched the news or a big game and thought, I know how this is going to play out? Instead of just tweeting about it, you could actually put those predictions to work with Kalshi. Kalshi is a federally regulated exchange where you trade on real-world events, not stocks. Think questions like, will inflation be higher next month? Will the Fed cut rates, or will your team make the playoffs? Each market is a simple yes or no contract priced between 1 and 99 cents. And if you're right, it settles at $1. That price is basically the crowd's probability of something happening. So if yes is trading at 75 cents, the market is saying there's about a 75% chance that it happens. You can use it to hedge, to speculate, or just to put some skin in the game on what you already follow every day. And right now, they've got a special offer. Trade $10, get $10. Just go to Kalshi.com/rumble, deposit and place your first $10 in trade, and Kalshi will give you an extra $10 to use on the platform. So if you've got a take, don't just post it, trade it. Go to kalshi.com/rumble to get started today. That's KALSHI.com/rumble. How about that? Kalshi is on Rumble. We talk about Kalshi all the time. Guys. Go check it out. If you haven't signed up yet, go use the link now. Go sign up and get your free $10. Love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, the bids were out of control. Game on shot. Yeah, sorry. I had to. I just don't know how I had the Mets and the Dodgers, and I thought for sure I was going to get at least one cool shiny card. And maybe if I got lucky, maybe one of those cool black cards. I don't know. Maybe next time. Who doesn't will? Well, these are through Rumble Studio, so yeah. I was excited when I was in there and I saw that Kalshi was in there. I'm like, oh, finally, you guys can get a link and go see. Check out Kalshi now. Get you $10. I love you guys already know I love Kalshi. I don't even need to explain it to you. Yeah, Kalshi has or DraftKings says Kalshi like betting now. Or predictions. Kalshi like predictions. Yes. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I still think Kalshi's better. Yeah, dude, the Yankees pulled the good cards last night. That's actually what drove the bidding war. Was the Yankees didn't get taken to like the third to last team, so everyone just kept trying to get the Yankees. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. I will admit I was wrong. Rory's freaking cooking, dude. Now I stand behind my predictions because we haven't had a back-to-back champion since early 2000, 20-something years. Rory was acting all nonchalant and just happy to be at the Masters. It didn't seem like he had that fire in his belly. But maybe what it really was like, clearly what the bigger problem was, now that he's got that monkey off his back, he's just calm, cool, and relaxed out there now, and he's just unleashed. I didn't think that was going to be the case, but damn. Not only was I wrong, I was really wrong, man. This is the biggest lead heading into day 3 in Masters history. 6-stroke lead. 7 under yesterday. Nobody even freaking close. But shout out to Tommy Fleetwood and Justin Rose for being in the top 5. Those are the 2 guys I picked over the season contest as my one and dones. Shout out. Proud of you. But man, Rory. But you know what? Maybe this is where the nerves kick in. It's not like Rory hasn't shit the bed the Masters before. Remember that one year when he had a lead? He had a pretty good lead too. And then what did he? Didn't he get like shoot an 8 or 9 on one hole around Eamon's corner? Something like that. Just completely collapsed. And this course can do it to you. The Twins collapsed yesterday. We'll get to that. Because it takes a man to call himself. I was wrong. Put my money where my mouth is. I had Rory not to top 10. That's not going to cash. Bryson is a bust. It's Rory's turning to lose. Yeah, I know they usually do lose the lead like this, but this is such a he can play so conservative, and his driving has not been great. I saw something that he is like one of the worst with driving accuracy, but Rory is so good with irons. And this course, if there's any course that you have to, this is the one course that if your iron play is not on at all, you are not going to succeed. And that's why we see a lot of people struggling. We don't have that many people under par after 2 days. But if your iron game is elite, it can make up for a lack of driving accuracy. Yeah. How many people do we have under par? We have 23 people under par after 2 days. Not great. Anyways, Rory's kicking ass. Tommy Fleetwood, Justin Rose, and Shane Lowry up there. This dude had a good day yesterday too. Tyrell Hatton, I think that's who Crick was talking about. He shot 6 under to bring himself into the top 10. Cam Young is doing great. Wyndham Clark, look at that. Jason Day. A lot of these old veterans that know this course well are outperforming what they were projected to do. Brooks Koepka shocks me too. He's up there in top 13. Hideki Matsuyama, love that guy. He's in the top 20. Xander Schauffele also there at -2 in the top 20. I was shocked that Ludwig Oberg, he's going to be Aberg until he can get into the top 10. Old Aberg, he's not playing all that great for this tournament. It's kind of shocking. One that is shocking, even though he shot the same as Aberg, is Dustin Johnson, dude. He's in the mix. I mean, Dustin Johnson shot as well through 2 days of the Masters as Scotty Scheffler did. Scotty, what a bum. What a bum. Scotty, you want to prove that you're the best in the world? How about you come back from 12 strokes down at the Masters? How about that? Jordan Spieth in there. But yeah, you know what was crazy? Well, one, my guy Bubba Watson missed the cut. That hurt. Bryson DeChambeau, dude. DeChambeau. This dude was about to make the cut, and then he triple bogeys 18. Not clutch. Not clutch. Woof. Scotty's messing your parlay up. Tell him not to do that. Tell him to get it together. Is it true that Diana Rossini is trying to interview the Vikings coach? Well, she did interview him. I heard she was a big fan of Kevin O'Connell. Listen, I'm putting some stuff together because this story is just great. I'm going to either do a video or we're going to talk about it tomorrow on the Wise Guy Roundtable. But yeah, we'll dive into the Diana Rossini stuff. We'll dive in. And I made a huge mistake. I tried to tell my wife about this story, and that was trying to tell a spouse about a potential cheating scandal. When you're trying to be objective and trying to defend your head coach, it's not going to go well. It did not go well for me last night. And then what really made it worse was she was telling me, as she was being an awesome wife, I got home late from work last night. We put the kids to bed, and then I asked her to make me some dinner, and she was cooking me up some dinner. Oh, God, great wife. She was telling me how she doesn't have to. I think she said, yeah, she doesn't even worry about anything like that with me because, if she did, she wouldn't have married me. And which is true. I mean, I would never, but I told her, I go, you don't have to worry about me cheating. You're all the crazy I need. I don't know how these guys do it trying to handle 2 women and all how crazy you guys are. And she's like, oh, so I'm crazy, huh? And I'm like, you think I'm and then she starts like, you think I'm crazier than this? I didn't say your level of crazy. I said your level of crazy is all that I can handle. I didn't say it was a high level of crazy. All right. Calm down, crazy. She had a knife in her hand at this point, so I kind of zipped it, Crazy wife. I know we don't know the full story steps. I was trying to pin Vrabel, man. Listen, I'm like, we don't know the whole story, but one has a real shady, sketchy past of this kind of shit, and the other guy does not. I wonder who's up. Who could be at fault here? Bryson won the Bryson hasn't won the Masters. Let me see. I don't think he has. He won the Open, I believe. Yeah, Bryson's never won the Masters. He won the Open or the U.S. Open. No, he hasn't. I just Googled it. He's never won the Masters. Let's see. Let's see. Bryson DeChambeau has won 2 major championships, both the U.S. Open. Yeah, it was the U.S. Open. Yeah. So how is he a bum? Or how does he suck? Well, first of all, he sucks because he hasn't won the Masters. 2, he was the most bet on guy to win this thing. He couldn't even make the cut. 3, we live in a world of what have you done for me lately? And he hasn't done shit. I mean, he could have made the cut and saved a lot of people money, and he triple bogey 18. You know what happens when you are about to make the cut and then you triple bogey 18? This is what people think of you.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
Right there. Right there. 360 Attic, I could beat half the PGA on a good day, and that's sad. Yeah, but I don't know if you could beat Rory, though. I mean, you could probably beat all these other bums, but look at Rory just kicking ass, taking names, dude. I'm kind of rooting for him now because I want to see someone repeat. And everyone loves Rory right now, but I think if he wins this back-to-back, he's going to be the villain. I'm here for it. I want villain Rory. I want Rory to win the Masters and then win the next. I want him to sweep the damn I want him to sweep the damn majors this year, and then we get villain Rory. I'm tired of everyone picking Scheffler to win. I want people to hate Rory. It's going to be fun. He missed the cut to Ninja, and I started watching golf last week. Take my opinion with a grain of salt. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Scotty isn't playing good either. No, Scotty isn't either. But I told you guys Scotty is a bum. You guys never listen to me. I always bet Scotty to not top 10, not top 5, and to not win it. By the way, shout out to that dude that picked Scotty not to win it, who put like $220,000 down and won $59,000. That was over on Kalshi, by the way. That was over on Kalshi. That guy picked up an easy $59,000. Easy. Well, he's going to. Actually, you could just cash out now. That's the beautiful thing about Kalshi. You don't have to wait for the tournament to be over. You just cash out now at your 99%. Do we need some golf cards to Ninja? Dude, that'd be sick. That would be awesome because some like a signed. What do they do? What would they put on like a patch though? Like what? And cut off one of their polos? Like what do they? Can't really put a ball on there, can you? I don't know. Maybe. NHL cards, dude. NHL card. And one of the relics is just some guy's missing tooth. That'd be funny. DJ. Well, listen, DJ, if you're dumb enough to think that Tiger Woods is actually playing in this tournament, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. But Tiger's on there because Tiger is the Masters. All right. So we are going to respect Tiger. But good morning, sir. Good morning. Green jacket card, dude. You know how much that would be worth? But we get underway here right as we're about to wrap up, when we wrap up the show around 6:30 my time. My guy Siwoo Kim will be the second group out there. Gonna need Siwoo to figure it out, piece it together. Bum. Speaking of bum, John, this is why I also love Kalshi. I had John Rahm to miss the cut. He was 6 over yesterday, heading into yesterday. I cashed out because it was at 12 cents. I ended up cashing out and so glad I did. He made the cut by 1 stroke. It was so close, but there you go. There you go. That guy needs a copy. First time on the internet? Yeah, I think it's the first time on the internet. Welcome in, though. Welcome in. And don't censor him, guys. Don't censor him. It's fine. We let people talk here. We let people talk and talk shit. I'm all for it. Even if it's mean words at me, I can handle it. I'm a big boy. Sometimes. Let's get into the NBA now. Interesting things happen. So we've got 1 day left of the NBA before we head into the playoffs. Playoffs start on Thursday. The play-in will be, I don't know, Monday, Tuesdays, whatever, however it works out. Bet on anything. Sites need to be illegal. Now, first of all, you're not betting. It's predicting. It's predictions. Second, well, then the stock market needs to be illegal because you're projecting and predicting the stock market as well. Why does it need to be? If I want to predict what the weather is going to be like in New York City today at 5 p.m. and someone else wants to go against my prediction and wager on it, why can't we do that? Thought this was America. See, Rice says I put a nugget in the chat yesterday about Hatton being one to watch rise up the board, got hung up with the word shit and forgot to put anything on him. Ah, man. I hate when that happens, dude. I hate when that happens. Okay, I can respect that 360. I can respect if you think that the stock market should be illegal too, I can respect that. I disagree with your take, but as long as you're consistent with your take, then I can respect it. Yeah, Blue, you got to check out some of these breaks. Heavy Steps runs a hell of a show, dude. A hell of a show. It's fun. It is fun. You would love it, Blue. It gets wild. My favorite part about Steps' breaks is when he says, "Hang on a second, I'll be right back." Like he asks, like, get up and go somewhere and not just like turn 90 degrees, bend over and grab something. Tries to play it off like he's got to run upstairs or something. It's hilarious. Okay. So interesting things in the NBA yesterday. Pistons, Hornets. That one kind of did matter. The Pistons dominated the Hornets. Damn. He blew out the Wizards. That one doesn't matter. Surprisingly, the Hawks blew out the Cavs. Hawks have been on fire, dude. Damn. The Celtics, after losing, came out with a vengeance. 144 points. Where are we looking? What am I looking for? Which game is it? Knicks, Raptors? Nope. Spurs. That was a big game because, well, not only did Wemby have 40 points and just domination. Cooper Flag had 33, though. Look at that. Wemby played 26 minutes, so he's eligible for Defensive Player of the Year and all that stuff. So, Steps, we officially lost out on our prediction. Dude, I had to get up and put the stack of cards on my living room. I didn't have room on my desk. Well, you need to get like an extra little table next to your desk. It's time to expand, dude. I know you rolling in bank on those streams now. You can buy yourself a little cheap table next to it where you can set everything at. Set everything up over there, man. I know you can do it. But yeah, so Wemby's eligible. Spurs are the 2 seed, and Wemby will sit against Denver. Speaking of Denver sat. So OKC sat all their starters. We knew this 2 days in advance. About 2 hours before this game, the Nuggets go, by the way, we're going to sit all our starters. And now, if you're a sports bettor, you're like, what the fuck do I do? Because the Thunder we're wanting the Nuggets to win this game so bad, because then that means the Nuggets will more than likely be the 3 seed, and the Thunder will let the Nuggets and Spurs go battle it out, and they'll see them in the Western Conference Finals. But if the Nuggets lost that game last night, the Lakers were going to be the 3 seed, and the Nuggets would be the 4 seed, which means Nuggets Thunder collision course, Western Conference semifinals. It didn't matter. The Thunder, like, you know what? We'll be shittier than you, even with your backups and against our backups. Nuggets ended up winning 127-107. So that was kind of a huge, dramatic deal yesterday. Timberwolves are starting to piece it together now that they're getting healthy. They defeat the Rockets 136-132. It looks like that's what we're going to get for the first round of the playoffs, I think. No, I don't know. Let me see. We'll look at the standings here. And then the Lakers, LeBron played. LeBron has been, first of all, this was his first back-to-back game of the season, and he's been averaging like 28 points. He had 28, 6, and 12 last night. He's been stepping up while he's waiting for his guys to get back, but the Lakers still trying to battle to get that 3 seed. We got one game left, so I think we're pretty much locked into everything. Let's go take a look. OKC is your 1. San Antonio is your 2. Denver is your 3. I believe they still have to win the last game, but the Spurs are going to sit everyone. So they'll win on Sunday against the Spurs. But the Lakers are right there trying to surpass the Nuggets. I don't know about tiebreakers, who wins that. But the Lakers are your 4. Lakers will need to win Sunday. So then, maybe there is a chance they can get the 3, but at worst they'll keep the 4 seed and have home court against Houston, it looks like. Yeah, and Houston is locked into the 5. Minnesota's locked into 6. It looks like it's going to be interesting between the Clippers and the Blazers. Blazers are currently the 8 seed. Depending on what happens, who do they play on? Who do they play on Sunday? That'll be great if they played each other. Let's see. They're probably later in the day because the Blazers play the Kings and the Clippers play the Warriors. It sucks to be the Clippers. So, yeah, all the Blazers have to do is beat the shitty Sacramento Kings, and they will be the 8 seed. Why is that important? Because they'll have 2 chances to win to get into the playoffs, dude. So they'll be playing Phoenix at Phoenix. Winner of that will be the 7th seed. And say congratulations, get to go play San Antonio. Loser will play the winner of the Clippers, Golden State Warriors. And then the winner of that will go say congratulations, you get to go to OKC. I kind of want to put some money on I kind of want to predict the Warriors, now that Steph's back, to somehow find themselves the 8 seed. We have never had a 10 seed win 2 play-in games and qualify for the playoffs. Never happened. But if it's ever going to happen, you better believe it's going to be Steph and his squad. You better believe it. Believe. So we'll take a look at the Eastern Conference final layout here in just one second. But I want to tell you guys about one of my favorite products out there, and that's my Rumble wallet. They can freeze your account, shut up your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Banks don't protect you. They control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a non-custodial wallet built for people who refuse to give up control. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy digital currencies like Bitcoin and Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real gold without bank vault storage fees or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet, peer-to-peer and outside the banking system. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever. I got my Rumble Wallet. I love it. I know you're going to love it. Go download the Rumble Wallet app today. And if you do, maybe stop by, scan my little QR code, and leave a tip. That'd be kind of cool. Go download your Rumble Wallet today. Booyah. Booyah. Let me make sure. Looking at Sung J Im to climb into the top 20, another guy who plays Augusta well. You know what? You know who I'm looking at? Who already has some on, but I'm thinking about adding to. Do not sleep on my guy Hideki. Day 3 is one of the tougher days with pin location. So you want to take a look at a guy that has obviously a great approach, great iron play. But I think you also got to look at guys that are more experienced who have played this course a lot. Former champions, guys who have played the Masters multiple times and have been in the top 10 before. I would look at some of those guys to climb up today and close the gap, but I'll be looking at Hideki today. Matt Fitzpatrick might not be a bad one to take a stab at trying to get back into get up into the top 10. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at that field again. We'll see. Back to the NBA real quick. What are we talking about in the chat? Zionist lizard people? Oh boy. It'll be a long day if we're talking about lizard people. Eastern Conference, I think we're pretty much settled in, folks. Detroit's your 1, Boston's your 2, Knicks are your 3, Cavs are your 4, Hawks are your 5. I guess if there's tiebreakers, if the Hawks lose and Toronto wins, maybe they flip-flop, but I don't think so. So what does that mean? We're going to get Knicks, Raptors first round, Cavs, Hawks. Dude, that Cavs, Hawks series is going 7. That Cavs, Hawks series is going 7. I'm calling it now. I don't know who's going to win, but I know it's going to go 7. And then you'll have Magic and Sixers. And then Hornets and Miami. God, that's going to be fun little playing games there, too. I still can't figure out who I think is going to come out of the East. Boston's the betting favorite. Hawks have been playing like crazy good. Detroit, one, I don't like to bet on, I don't like to pick the team that hasn't really been there before yet. But I mean, they had a great season. But the other thing going against Detroit is they basically are going to be introducing Cade Cunningham back into the lineup without any ramp up time, dude. I mean, he should be fully healthy after, like, he's had enough time off with that collapsed lung. And the thing about the collapsed lung is, like, once he's healed, there's no, like, risk of, it's not like you pull a hamstring and it's a little tender and you might pull it again. The collapsed lung, it's not like he's going to have any issues with that. He'll be fine. Be a little, obviously, out of condition and whatnot, but the risk of re-injuring it is super low. That's a lot of pressure you put on me there, Steps. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He says, Will's best week of betting for the year's NBA first round. If you're going to tail him, do it in the first round. Player props in the first round. I got you. And starting next Thursday, I'll show you. I will show you. Yeah. Let's take a look at what happened in MLB. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm still not happy with Austin Riley and the Braves. Look at this. Riley and the Braves put up 11 runs. Cunha homers, Olsen homers. Riley doesn't homer. He only gets 2 singles. I mean, at least get to 4 total bases, dude. Hit 2 doubles for me or something, man. The hell are we doing, Riley? He's about to go on the no bet. He's about to. He's about to be where I bet against him to hit a home run every game now. But yesterday the Pirates get a 2-0 win over the Cubbies. Diamondbacks 5-4 victory over the Phillies. Tigers 2-0 victory over the Marlins. Angels 10-2 over the Reds. The Angels. I don't remember last time I seen the Angels at 500. Look at that. We'll be there. The only time I'll be excited about on the NBA. I got you. Got you. Dude, it used to be a cheat code. You would just take like Miami bench players like Duncan and stuff like that to go over their threes, because there would always be some guy off the bench that would come in and just overperform his threes or his points, and it was just easy. That run that the Heat had to the finals in the bubble year, they were plus 150 or greater dogs every single game, and I bet them every single game because no one thought they were going to make it to the finals, and they whooped Milwaukee's ass, and then they whooped Boston's ass, and it was just printing money, dude. And you were getting over plus 150 every single time we bet them. It was great. That was a Jimmy Butler led Heat. It took 14 games for Acuna to hit his first one. I know, dude. I should have had something on him last night. What I'm thinking. What up, Mighty Megatron? How we doing, buddy? How we doing? Twins, Blue Jays defeat the Twins 10-4. The A's don't look now, but the A's beat the Yankees. Now they beat the Mets 4-0. I bet a lot of people are in trouble with that in MLB Survivor. The Rays defeated the Yankees 5-3. Braves defeat the Guardians 11-5. Giants 6-3 victory over the Orioles. Royals 2-0 victory over the White Sox. Nationals 7-3 victory over the Brewers. Cardinals 3-2 victory over the Red Sox. My Padres this weekend. My Padres get a 5-2 victory over the Rockies. So now, at worst, if the Padres lose the next, I think they play a 4-game series. If they lose the next two, it'll come down to run differential for me, but I'm looking good. I just need them to win one more, and I survive and advance in MLB Survivor. Mariners get a 9-6 victory over the Astros. And the Dodgers barely beat the Rangers 8-7. Look at that. What happened at the end of that game? Bottom of the ninth. Muncy homer to right center, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Seager homered again. How many home runs does Seager have now? Jeez. That guy's on. That's who we should be betting to. Dingers. That's who we should be betting. Predicting. Anyways, today, here's what we got. Diamondbacks, Phillies. We got Fat on the bump taking on Walker. Ooh, that's going to be a good pitching matchup. Phillies minus 136 home favorites. Arizona plus 113 road dogs. Marlins at the Tigers. Oh, my God. How can you not bet on the Fish when they got a guy named Junk on the bump taking on Mize? Detroit minus 143 home favorites. Miami plus 113 road dogs. Pirates and the Cubbies. Cubbies minus 156 home favorites. Pirates plus 123. You got Ashcraft taking on Cabrera there. Twins and the Blue Jays. Toronto minus 118. Minnesota minus 102. Ryan versus Lauer, I think is how you say that name. I don't know. Not betting on that game. Angels and the Reds. Reds minus 136 home favorites. Angels plus 113 on the comeback. 7-7 Angels. Don't look now. Klassen versus Williamson. Excuse me. The A's and Mets. Lopez on the bump taking on Kodai Senga for the Mets. New York minus 168 home favorites. The A's plus 139 on the cup. Dude, might be some good steps. You like value on the A's today? They've been playing pretty good. White Sox of the Royals. Michael Watch on the bump for the Royals. Fed. I don't know how you say his name is for the White Sox. Bet on Watcha. He's got a 0.69 AO ERA. Yankees and the Rays. Tampa Bay plus 169 home dogs. Might be some good values. Oh, by the way, I forgot about this. We should bet some Yankees players. I know did they hit dingers yesterday? So the Rays stadium that they're playing in, they're playing at the Yankees. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're still playing at the Yankees. Their practice spring training field that they have down in Florida. And it's shaped exactly. It's the same dimensions and everything as Yankees home stadium. So it's a good time to bet Yankees players who are really good home run hitters at Yankee Stadium to bet him. Rice homered yesterday. So yeah, we might want to bet some guys. Who was it? I think it was Stanton last year who hit a bunch of home runs at home and down at this park in Tampa. So maybe look at Stanton today to hit a dinger. What do I know though? What do I know? I can't pick anything right. The Yankees are minus 207. Favorites Max Fried on the bump today. Never mind. Don't bet the Rays. Do not do it. Bet the Yankees. Nationals and the Brewers. Brewers minus 181. Home favorites. Washington plus 149. Road dogs there. Griffin versus Harrison on that. Guardians and the Braves. Heavy steps Braves. The 9-5 Braves. Look at that. Atlanta minus 118. Cleveland minus 102. Messick taking on Perez. Watch. Today, I will not bet Austin Riley, and today's the day he's going to hit a homer. Bum. Nope. Will doesn't do homework. Dude, I did enough homework going through college in my life. Why the hell would I do homework now? Just kidding. What do you mean? You ever been to my locals page? Tampa's back at their stadium. Okay, I was just asking, dude. It's a new season. I'm not fully locked in yet. Just throwing it out there. Clearly, they're back at their same stadium, so we won't bet it. Don't bet it then. My bad. I thought they had one more year. Still, bet Stanton to hit a home run today. Giants and the Orioles. Baltimore, even money home dog. San Francisco minus 120 road favorites. Webb versus Bassett today. Red Sox and the Cardinals. St. Louis plus 119 home dogs. Boston minus 143. Why the hell? New system play. Whenever Boston's favored, just bet against them. They're 4-9, 1-6 on the road, and their road favorite, all because they got Ranger Suarez on the bump today. That bum's 0-1 with 8.64 ERA. Please. Rockies and the Padres. Padres minus 168 home favorites. Colorado plus 139. Road dogs there. Feltner versus Marquez. We'll see later tonight. We got the Rangers and Dodgers again. Dodgers minus 199. Rangers plus 163 road dogs. Leader versus Sheehan. Huh. Home opener was a 6 when they beat the Cubs on that pick I gave you. Oh, yeah, that's right. I, once again, appreciate that pick. That thing was beautiful. And I got so lucky that I was paying attention to the game and cashed out before we went to the top of the ninth. And the night game tonight, the little nightcap for you Saturday night owls. Astros, Mariners. Mariners minus 149 home favorites. Houston plus 123 road dogs. McCullers taking on Luis Castillo. That should be fun. That's what we got in the MLB today. Do we have hockey today? Because the hockey playoffs start next week too. Oh, look at all that hockey. Let's see. When does the regular season end for hockey? Oh, hockey goes all the way up until the playoffs, dude. They do go all the way up. Okay, we got a lot of hockey left. Beautiful. You guys like anything on the ice today? Lightning and Bruins. Listen, I know nothing about these. I'm just going to read off the odds to you guys, okay? And you guys can drop in the chat what might be a good play. Where's Ghost Wins at? We need him. Where's Ghost? Bruins, even money home dogs. Lightning, minus 120 road faves. Senators at the Islanders. Islanders plus 110 home dogs. Senators minus 130 road favorites. Capitals and Penguins. Penguins minus 125 home favorites. Washington plus 105 road dogs. Oilers and the Kings. The Kings minus 115. I mean, it's a coin flip game. Minus 115, minus 105 there. Devils and the Red Wings. Detroit minus 142 home favorites. New Jersey plus 120 road dogs. Kind of like the Devils. Not going to lie. Blues and the Blackhawks. Blackhawks plus 114 home dogs. Blues minus 135 road favorites. Wild at the Predators. Nashville plus 110 home dogs. The Wild minus 130 road favorites there. Joe said he would probably do a stream this morning for NHL games. Awesome. Love to hear it. Hurricanes at the Mammoth. Mammoth minus 130. The Hurricanes are dogs? What? Mammoth minus 130 home favorites. Carolina plus 110. Panthers at the Maple Leafs. Toronto minus 130 home favorites. Florida plus 110 road dogs. This is Leslie's Blue Jackets taking on the Canadiens today. Montreal minus 148. Home favorites. Blue Jackets plus 124 road dogs. Flyers at the we got a ton of games today. Flyers at the Jets. Winnipeg minus 130 home favorites. Flyers plus 110 road dogs. Flames at the Kraken. Seattle minus 142 home favorites. Flames plus 120 road dogs there. Golden Knights and the Avalanche. Colorado minus 135 home favorites. Golden Knights plus 114 road dogs there. Can Jack Eichel do it again? Canucks and the Sharks is a late night game. San Jose minus 218. When has San Jose ever been a minus 218 favorite? Damn. Canucks plus 180 road dogs. How about that? Blue Jackets live dogs today. They lost big last game. Love it. Love it. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. The Ninja. Sounds pretty cool. Emmett Smith, dude. That's pretty sweet. I like that. You like that? I like that. Oh, I was going to show you. You guys all tagged me in this yesterday or over the last couple days. So you guys have probably already all seen it, but each one of you tagged me in this thing, which is hilarious, and I love it. I love it. Tiger showing up to the Masters yesterday. Gotta love the internet. That's what AI is made for, dude. That is what AI is made for. Let's see. We already talked about Bryson. Yeah, largest 36-hole lead in Masters history. The reigning Master champ Rory takes a six-shot lead into the weekend. Dude, Akshay Bhatia, get this. Akshay Bhatia hit this out of the bunker, right? Hit this shot out of the bunker to birdie and to qualify to make the cut. And then he goes out and bogeys or double bogeys 18, like Bryson, and missed the cut. How do you feel after you hit one out of the bunker, dude? Like this. You hit one out of there, you roll it in, you're going to make the cut. You're going to get a little payday now because you're going to qualify at the, make the cut at the Masters. And then you all you got to do is just par 18, and you can't do it. Bum. What a bum. Poor guy. God, dude, the Diana Rossini stuff is great. We're going to get into that. Like I said, let me get my ducks in a row. And we'll talk about it on the Wise Guy Roundtable tomorrow. Because I'm sure there's going to be more stuff that comes out today. She has been sidelined, though. She is not reporting. Her job is investigating her. Oh, it's great. Great. This is what Steps opened up yesterday and stuff that he gave away. And then we convinced him not only to do this box right here, the celebration box, we got him to do 2 more. Oh, it was a fun rip. If you haven't been part of that, you need to go over to Heavy Steps' Whatnot and check it out. Friday nights are the big shows, but he does a couple other ones throughout the week. Give Heavy Steps a follow at heavy_steps to know when his next break will be. It is almost the NFL draft when we start getting NFL trades. Oh, baby. Packers trading wide receiver Dontavion Wicks to the Philadelphia Eagles. Kind of a big move in exchange for a 5th-round pick and a 2027 6th-round pick. Wicks is heading into his final year of his contract, set to be paid like $3.4 million or something like that. The Eagles said, don't worry, we got you. We're going to trade for you, and then we're going to give you an extra year extension for $12.5 million. So my man gets paid. And he got a chance to go prove himself for the Eagles. Kind of feels like the Eagles are getting ready to move off of A.J. Brown. I know everyone's been reporting on it. Speaking of Diane Rossini, I wonder if that changes things now. I wonder if he's not going to be traded to the Patriots, because everyone I said he's basically a Patriot. We just got to wait till June 1st to make it official. But I don't know. The Patriots dynasty dead in 1 year. Please. I think a little cheating scandal is going to stop Vrabel. Nah. The Patriots have been here before. Robert Kraft, Bill Belichick. I mean, what are we talking about? We're going to be fine. This is we are officially in golf season again. Dang. For those of you new to the show, this is back when we talked about these drunk guys decided to try to fight a former hockey player, and it doesn't go well. Watch this. Bang, bang. So what up, Derp? So whenever you guys hear me play this clip,
Bang! Bang! Come on, man. Bang!
this is where it's from. This is where it's from. Oh, this is great. Yeah, you should know, but this guy's so drunk out of his mind, he doesn't know what's going on. He is so wasted. This video is so old. Steps. It's still funny. And it's also golf season, so relax. There's new people here who haven't seen it, Steps. Not everyone's a day one OG like you. Dude, the memes yesterday, though. Bonnie Blue walked so Diana Rossini could run. What are we doing? This. The couch meme with all the NFL coaches back there. Oh, my God. Oh, man. There's been so many good theories. This was great by Jason Whitlock. Vrabel will survive because he can do his job at a high level without hooking up with a reporter. The same can't be said of Rossini. Diana Rossini is getting dragged on this app at levels I don't think I've ever seen before, and the media's silence on it tells me that there's a hell of a lot more to the story. That's true. That's what is. You got, like, if this was a man, the ESPN and all these female reporters would be ripping him to shreds. But because it's Diana Rossini, nothing. No mainstream people are talking about it. Where's Mina Kimes talking about this? Huh? Mina, why are you so quiet? Huh? You want to know why? Because Diana Rossini has a history of this. Everyone knows her dirty list. It's either one of two things or a mixture of both. This is common and happens between all these reporters and all these insiders. This is what they do, and that's how you get to the top. Or Diana Rossini is so interconnected with a whole bunch of people that she knows where the bodies are buried, and no one wants to cross her. Either way, it's great. I didn't realize last night or the other night, 2 nights ago, the Padres to beat the Rockies in Game 1, walk-off grand slam. How cool is that? How cool is that? Walk-off grand slam. Hey, before we get out of here today, just want to tell you guys that right now, shout out to Rumble, that right now, oh, hold on. Waiting for this thing to refresh. Where are we at? Maybe not. Maybe not. Huh. It went away. Sad. Oh, well, go down Rumble Premium is what I was going to tell you. Go download Rumble Premium. Hey, bud. Anyways, that's going to do it for me today. Y'all have a good one. I got to head to work. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Wise Guy Roundtable. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.